Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to Spa-Francorchamps. This circuit was built in 1921, and even though its length was halved in 1979, the Belgian Grand Prix is still one of the longest, fastest, and most magical races on the F1 calendar. Spa-Francorchamps is famous for its long straights and fast corners. Drag efficiency will make all the difference here as drivers zoom through the famous sequence of Eau Rouge leading up into Raidillon. But a twisty middle sector keeps things tricky down on the track. The season is about halfway through, and it makes me wonder what else is in store for the teams. Well, there's only one way to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Formula One. Thank you for joining us here today. Once practice is over, qualifying will be underway, and then the fight for pole begins. Time and time again, we see just how little separates the drivers as they complete their qualifying laps. Those who have pushed that little bit harder during qualifying can be rewarded with a grid place that sets them apart from their competitors going into the race. Strap yourselves in. This is Formula One. Welcome to race day. And before we get down to it, last-minute checks are being made.
We saw a lot of promise from Alfa Romeo during qualifying, and they'll be looking to capitalize on a strong grid position. Williams had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. And the weather is sunny here today, apart from a few clouds. Let's hope they remain scattered on the horizon.
Well, this may well be another Belgian Grand Prix for the ages, so stick around and find out how it all ends. I hope I'm not tempting fate here, but there are quite a few clouds overhead as we look at the lineup on the grid. Here we have the Alfa Romeo. P1 today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that position. And it's the second Alfa Romeo there. They're in second place on the grid, but that could so easily change in the first few seconds of the race. The race start is mere seconds away. Get ready, it's the Belgian Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go.
We need to get these tyres to last. We need more lift and coast. Good to push. We need more lift and coast.
There's been a crash. Let's have a look. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. Thank goodness nobody else was involved. That.
Confirm we need some liftoff. A little bit of liftoff.
I think that was a crash. Here's the replay. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. Oh, a nasty crash there.
Push.
Who's that just crashed? Let's take a look at the replay. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. And there's the hit. And it's crystal clear who was in the wrong there. Oh, there's a spin! Let's take a closer look. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. They lose it there. That's the spin. Oh, we've had a spin. We can take a look now. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. What a spin! Did somebody spin out there? Let's have a look. We're just watching the Red Bull. They spun the car. What a disaster. Sounds like there's been a crash. Let's see what happened there. Okay, here's the Ferrari. That crash is terrible news for the team. Sounds like a few cars have crashed. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, did someone run wide there? Here's the replay. So this was the Aston Martin. They're forced wide, and they won't be happy at all about that. We've had a crash. Let's take a closer look. We're just watching the Red Bull. And there we see the crash. And a new position, just gained by Williams. We can take a look now. Now we see the Williams here. Moving up a place there. Excellent work from them. The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
We need to box this lap.
Push hard now.
Sounds like a spin. Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo.
You can push.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo. Let's see what happened there. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. Gaining a position there. They make it look so easy. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
Box, box. Keep.
Let's have a look. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. And they've gone wide, very wide. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all.
More push, more push.
Who's running wide there? Let's take a closer look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Oh dear, that's far wider than they would have wanted. Alfa Romeo just moved up a place. Here's the replay. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. And there they go, moving up a position in the pack. I think it's safe to say that went down well with the team. Seems to have been a lock-up. Let's take a look at the replay. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. It's a lock-up, and that could be costly. Sounds like we've had a spin. Let's see what happened there. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. Look at that! They've spun their car.
Last lap, last lap. Over the line.
Let's have a look. It's all over. Alfa Romeo takes first place.
What an achievement! Sometimes you take the incredible skill of these drivers for granted, but not today.
Over the line.
Fantastic work from the Alfa Romeo driver. A good outcome for Alfa Romeo today. The team have got to be pleased with this performance.
The whole team was absolutely on their game today, and the result proves that.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
For the next round, Formula One won't be straying too far. We'll be heading to the dunes of Zandvoort and the lightning speed of the Dutch Grand Prix.